Welcome back to another video on Clue Classic. So, it's been a little while since I've played a game, so I had to go look at where we left off. So it looks like my last game I did against 4 computer players on detective level and 1. So now let's play a full game of computers, so 5, and put them all on detective and see how we do. We'll see how this game goes. And I forgot to check badges before we started to see how close I am to getting another badge. Ooh, that's a crappy roll. I guess we'll just go here. So I don't know if I'm going to get one for winning this game. But of course, either way, I will definitely try to win it, because we haven't played a full game of detective computers before. So let's just go random. Go down the list, mustard and knife. Yeah, now you're going to sit here in the hall, which I put you in to make a suggestion. Which means mustard does not have hall, or plum, or rope. Okay, I'll have to make a note on that. I should grab a piece of paper or something to start making notes on these. Oh, never mind, I can make notes while it's their turn. What am I saying? It has been too long since I've played this game. Alright, so hold on, let me make a note here. So mustard does not have hall, and does not have rope. And does not have... Wait, I should be saying not mustard. Oh my god, I can't even spell. Hold on. Oh my, I should just... I should just call it a night and go to bed. What was that? Okay, not mustard. And then white didn't have any of these either, so let's say not mustard or white for that, and for this, and for this one. And now green showed something, which I really have no idea, and I'm not going to make a note of it. Not on here. Maybe I'll grab a piece of paper and make notes myself. Here, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. I have a little pad of sticky notes. I'm gonna do that. Where you going? Kitchen? Okay, so white does not have the kitchen if she's going in it. What else? I know you don't have Mr. Green. And you don't have rope. Well, you already said you didn't. Never mind, that's not new information. But once again, Mr. Green had a card to show, so now it's entirely possible that Green has the rope. And that's why he was able to show a card last turn, and now this turn. So we're going to go here and say, not white for the kitchen. We already know that you didn't have rope, and we know you don't have green. And once again, green showed something here. Oh, there I go to the study. A revolver. Okay, a whole new guess. But you're not guessing rope. Why are you not guessing rope? Is it because you have it? Probably. Alright, so let me make some notes here. So the study is not green or peacock. And then plum showed a card, so we don't know about that. Scarlet is also not green or peacock. And revolver, not green or peacock. I'm going to continue with the strategy of assuming that when a computer's guess a card, it means they don't have it, because every game I've played so far, that has turned out to be the case. And when I check their cards at the end of the game to see what they were holding, it always checks out. Not that good of a guess. Alright, so ballroom we know is not peacock or plum. Candlestick is not peacock, whatever. I'm not going to fix that, or plum. And Scarlet, we already said, was not green or peacock, but now we also know it's not plum. So I am looking highly suspect at the moment. And let's make a note about who showed what. So mustard had a card to show. For ballroom, Scarlet or candlestick. And that was Peacock's guess. Wow, my handwriting is atrocious. Just absolutely atrocious. But I am writing with a very dull pencil. You can't see it. It's a dull pencil, I'm telling you. Although my handwriting is messy regardless. Hey, you were one spot short? That is a real shame. I guess I could stay in the ballroom, sure. So I'm gonna guess wrench just because no one else is asked to get, and I don't know what that might mean. So we're gonna guess it. Oh, you had Miss Scarlet. Okay. Never mind, I'm not the suspect then. Okay, good. You can go somewhere. So I can compare your guess right here with the guess you just did last turn and see what changes. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Green, I swear to God if you're about to win this game. But let's pretend he's not, and let's go over our notes again. So that means the only person who could possibly have the kitchen is Mustard. Where are we at with Miss Scarlet? We know that Mustard has Scarlet, so that's also entirely likely what he showed. And then Revolver, we now have more info about that. Because it's not green or peacock or plum. Could be Mustard as well. Could be white. And compared to Green's last guess, obviously the room is different because it has to be. But he guessed me again, so he couldn't have gotten shown that last turn, which makes sense because Plum showed him a card last turn, and we know Plum does not have Scarlet. And he guessed Revolver again, which means that's not what he was showed last turn. So actually, then, that means that Plum has the study, and that last turn, when Green made a suggestion of study, Scarlet, and Revolver, Plum showed him study. And that's why this turn he continued to ask Scarlet and Revolver. So let's go here. I'm still going to leave it like a question mark that I'm not 100% on this, but pretty sure on that. You had the kitchen. Oh my god, you did have more than one card out of that stupid guess. Damn. Okay, well there goes the most likely room. Never mind, Mustard had it. Okay, there you go, branching off on a whole new guess. And you had a card to show immediately. So on Lounge, we know it's not Mustard, because he asked for it. Same with White, it is not Mustard. I cannot spell, not Mustard. And obviously I have Lead Pipe. I don't think it's gonna be Plum, because early on, Mustard guessed Plum, and then didn't guess it again. White guessed Plum, but that was kind of recently, so I don't know if she's gonna ask it again. You know what? Peacock. Nobody has asked for Peacock yet, I just noticed. Which makes sense, because I've had no notes about her. So I'm gonna go back to Knife, I guess? I asked this in the very early game and didn't get an answer, so I'll just ask it again now. See what happens. Oh, you had it. Interesting. But none of the other computers bothered asking for it either. How did they all know that you have it when they haven't even asked for it yet? So, Conservatory, does that... Yeah, because now we know that Mustard does not have it. And then Mrs. Peacock, all we know is that Mustard does not have it. Or White. Okay. Billiard room. Not White. And White, we already said, is not White. But Green had something to show here. Is it Mrs. White? Green might have Mrs. White. But Green can't go anywhere. Has Green ever asked for Mrs. White? I guess that would tell me. Has Green ever made a guess? No, he hasn't. Wait, yes. No. No, Green has never made a guess involving Mrs. White, so it seems like Mr. Green probably has the Mrs. White card. So what have we learned here? We just learned a lot about the lounge. Because we now know it's not Mustard or Peacock or Plum. Could be white or green though, still. And with plum, we already learned it was not white, so that means white did not show it just now. Not mustard, or plum, or peacock. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm number 5. So the only one who could have plum is green. It's green or no one. And then revolver, we already said it's not green, or peacock, or plum, or mustard. And it's not me, so the only one left it could be is white. This one has to be white or no one. Should I just copy them and go to the lounge? I guess I could. Sure, I guess I could. And should I just parrot their guesses right now? I probably should. Generally, these computers are kind of smart, so they might very well be onto something here with plum. And revolver. Screw it. Let's just full on copy the computers, because you know they would do the same for me if it were the other way around. And you had lounge. Indeed, indeed. Oh, there's the knife. There we go. That's the first time the computers are going to start asking for knife, huh? And that's probably exactly what you just showed. You couldn't have shown Mr. Green, and we already know that you don't have billiard room, so yes, you showed the knife. Okay, what did you just show? We know mustard has mustard, I have pipe, so you just showed library. Got it. That was easy. Plum. So we know you didn't show mustard. We know you didn't show revolver, because we've narrowed that down to white or no one. Which means that you have billiard room, which is entirely possible. So I'm going to say peacock, but I'll put a question mark on that, I guess, just because I'm not like 100% sure. Basically all that's left is ballroom, conservatory, or hall. And you are going back. I was just going to say no one's got back to conservatory, but Plum just did. So perhaps it is conservatory? Perhaps it is? The computers have to be getting pretty close here. I would think. They gotta be getting close. Okay. Did we learn anything new here? Green or no one. And conservatory is the same thing. But I don't have 100% confirmation that Peacock doesn't have it. So I'm not going to say green or no one on this, because I don't have 100% certainty that Peacock isn't holding it. Should I go back to conservatory? Well, let's see. The hall is not up on that part of the board, but the ballroom is. So I guess let's go ahead and do it. And then if I don't get moved somewhere else, then once I leave conservatory, I'll walk across the way to ballroom. And that'll be my next guess. So let's stick with Plum. And I really am just not sure about the weapons here. I just have no idea what to think on weapons. Nobody is guessing wrench. No one except me has guessed wrench. And I just don't know what to think of that. There's no way that all of the computers know who has wrench when nobody has asked wrench but me. So this has to be a blank spot on all of their sheets. A lot of people are asking candlestick, which was guessed earlier on by Peacock and White and is still being guessed, but revolver is still being guessed as well. That's already been guessed 3 times at least. The rope was guessed very early on in the game. Hasn't been asked in a little bit. I'm gonna keep guessing wrench because it's just weird that nobody's asking wrench. It's just weird. Ah, you had Plum after all. It was indeed green. Okay. Did we learn anything new here? No, because I still don't have confirmation the Peacock does not have it. And wrench, we now know that it's not mustard or white. Wow, look at you, you're taking a hike to nowhere in particular. But you skipped the ballroom. Why did you skip the ballroom? Perhaps that means you have it. Oh, but you might be heading up there, actually. We'll have to see. Plum, how about you? You gonna go there? You're gonna go there, okay. So it's just suspicious that green is dodging it. So I'm now gonna leave here and try to hit the ballroom. And I certainly can, let's do it. Even though Plum over here was blocking the door. It's fine, I can just go in the other door. So now between the two people that are left, I'm not sure what to think. Peacock has not been guessed, has she? I think I'm the only person who's guessed Peacock. Nobody else has. But a lot of people have been asking white. So I'm going to go off the beaten path again and say Peacock. And I'm going to go with wrench again. There you go. There you go. What do you got? Anything? Oh my god, that was it! Oh dude, that was it! Look at that, going off the beaten path. That frickin' worked. Wow. But the ballroom was a lucky guess. Because that was based on my previous turn where it chose to hop from the lounge up to conservatory so that I could then hit the ballroom right next door. Rather than instead walking out of the lounge and going next door to the hall. So I got lucky on the room. Nice, dude. Oh my god, so I am gonna win this game. Let's do it. Peacock, it was you. With a wrench that you found somewhere. Got him good. Give him a good whack. Yeah, we got it. That was it. Yes, we did it. Okay, so I'm so curious. What were these computers looking at? Were any of these computers even close? Do they have anything correct? No. 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 None of these computers even had a correct hunch. Like, none of the little question marks here were even correct. Not a one of them. Not one of these 5 computers had a single category where their hunch was correct. And not a one of them actually definitively figured out a single piece of information. They were all just question marks or blank spaces. Wow, let's see. Was I right over here? Did Peacock have billiard room? You did. I was right about that. And did Plum have the study? You did. Oh, Plum had 3 rooms? Ooh, that sucks. That's kind of rough. What about the rest of you? You had 2 rooms and a person, 2 weapons, a room and 2 weapons, a room and 2 people. Oh, so I'm the only one who got a split, an even split. Let's verify some of the rest of these, I guess, while we're here. So Mrs. White. We know mustard and white didn't have it. Correct. Candlestick. We said green or no one. And indeed, green had it. Revolver, we said white or no one. And white had it. Rope, we said it was not mustard or white. Correct. Hall, we said was not mustard or white. Correct. So yeah, once again, this way of taking notes is still correct. It still works out. The computers, when they make accusations, when they make guesses about stuff, it's stuff that they don't have. So if they guess something, you know that it means they're not holding it. They don't have it in their hand. That was an unexpected win. I guess I didn't expect to win it so obviously, so clearly. But hey, I'm not complaining. So thank you for watching another video on Clue Classic. And I guess in my next videos, I will try upping the computers to the hardest difficulty level. So I will see you in the next video.